If you've been floundering in the romance department, it's time to shed those pitiful habits. Understand that there are concrete steps you can take to leave any lady captivated by your presence. Allow me to unveil 7 masculine habits that make you irresistible to women. Number 1. Master the art of innuendos. This simply means mastering the art of being suggestive, dropping hints, and passing your messages without being direct. It is the language used in flirting, and women absolutely love it. Here's something that's sure to have women both chuckling and thoroughly enjoying your company, ultimately finding you more appealing. In the midst of an everyday conversation, throw in a flirty innuendo. It's a delightful way to add a touch of humor and intrigue to your interactions. The trick with innuendos is to slip in something that, on the surface, appears innocent but carries a subtle double meaning within the context of your conversation. Regardless of how cheeky or daring the jest may be, she will be in stitches. That's the beauty of innuendos. They're a clever blend of wit and charm. Now, here's the crucial part. Innuendos are most effective when they're executed with finesse and not overdone. It might be tempting to fire off witty remarks at every turn, but that could lead to disaster. Instead, the art lies in seamlessly transitioning to another topic right after the innuendo, and then circling back to it later with a fresh twist. Women appreciate it even more when these playful exchanges occur at just the right moment, catching them off guard in a delightful way. With this approach, you'll witness the flirty side of a lady emerge as she eagerly joins in on the fun. So, embrace innuendos as a tool to keep things lively, maintain her interest, and forge a connection that's not only enjoyable, but also irresistibly attractive. Take a second to click that like and subscribe button right now to ensure you never miss out on more valuable content like this in the future. Number 2. Be a flirt with the world. This is a strategy that goes beyond just flirting with women directly, but involves flirting with the world itself. Why, you might wonder? Well, when you exude playfulness and charm in your interactions with everyone around you, it sets the stage for a more natural and genuine connection when you do engage with a woman. You see, you're already in a flirtatious state of mind, making it feel effortless and far from forced or creepy when you turn your attention to her. Here's the real power move. When you flirt with the world, you become the life of the party, making everyone laugh and relish your company. Even before you utter a word to any woman, she's already drawn to the magnetic aura you create. It's a captivating quality that signifies you as someone who spreads joy and comfort wherever you go. What genuinely leaves a lasting impression and draws women in is your unwavering consistency. You're not a chameleon, changing colors when you're with her and then turning into someone else elsewhere, as that's a simp move. Women value a real man who is authentic and who treats everyone equally. It shows you're not putting on a show to win her over. You're simply being your real self. Number 3. Spice up every conversation with humor and charm. It's a well-established fact that women lose interest rapidly if conversations begin on a dull and mundane note. They crave excitement and intrigue. To capture and maintain their attention, you must elevate your conversational prowess to a whole new level by infusing it with humor and charm. Now, how can you achieve this, you might ask? It's simpler than you might think. Start your conversation with a well-crafted compliment, not just an ordinary one. What you're aiming for is an authentic, one-of-a-kind compliment that leaves the ladies beaming with delight. Women revel in the presence of someone who makes them feel truly exceptional. So, the moment you launch into a conversation with a heartfelt compliment, you're setting yourself up to win her over for good. But here's the delightful twist. Not every interaction has to begin with flattery. The masculine approach to initiating a conversation with a lady involves injecting it with an extra dose of energy, going beyond the standard. This can be conveyed through your body language or the resonance of your voice, subtle cues that women are astute at picking up on, and that can have them swooning in no time. Number 4. Master the leaned-back body language. Leaning forward during a conversation with a woman is a common mistake made by many clueless men, and it can inadvertently make women feel uncomfortable and trapped. You'll often notice subtle cues where she takes a step back, signaling her discomfort. Trust me, that's not the kind of response that will make you more attractive. In fact, it can escalate to a point where she walks away, leaving you in pursuit, desperately trying to force a connection that simply won't click. So, let's set things straight. What you should do instead is adopt a leaned-back posture, giving her the space she needs. This simple yet powerful move can lead to her leaning in closer to you, and with the right moves, you'll have her utterly enamored. Now, don't mistake this for being emotionally distant. It's about never appearing desperate. A high five, a gentle touch on the shoulder, or a friendly hug can convey intimacy without crossing any boundaries, especially with someone you've just met. Your leaned-back demeanor sends a clear message that you're patient and willing to give her the time and space to warm up to you. This, in turn, amplifies her attraction towards you. Women appreciate the freedom to take things at their own pace, and your leaned-back body language exudes that very vibe. It's a winning strategy that radiates confidence while respecting personal boundaries, making you all the more captivating in her eyes. Number 5. Master the art of playful teasing. Now let's delve into the subtle yet effective realm of playful teasing. It's crucial to approach this with precision, so pay close attention to avoid any missteps. Remember, being a jerk is not a prerequisite for exuding true masculinity and attracting women. However, when you correctly execute a wholesome conversation with intermittent light humor, you'll have women blushing and grinning whenever they're in your presence. So, how do you navigate this terrain adeptly? One simple technique is to employ rhetorical questions that playfully assume something outlandish about her. The more absurd it sounds, the clearer it becomes that you're engaging in lighthearted banter, and this can often elicit hearty laughter. Additionally, consider turning the tables and playfully teasing yourself. This not only demonstrates that you're not overly critical, but also showcases your ability to find humor in everyday situations. Being playful while flirting is akin to wielding a magical charm, and women absolutely adore a man who can make them laugh heartily just as much as one who can be steadfastly serious and exude unwavering masculinity. The key here is balance and reading the situation correctly. Pay attention to her reactions and adjust your teasing accordingly. When done thoughtfully and with respect, playful teasing can be a powerful tool in your arsenal for captivating a woman's interest and making a lasting impression. Number 6. Become an expert at playful misinterpretation. Here is another clever move that adds a spicy twist to your conversations. You see, women appreciate a bit of flirtatious banter, but far too many men make the mistake of being overly explicit in their choice of words. Here's a simple yet effective technique that can infuse some intrigue into your discourse while maintaining a playful demeanor. And it's something that can be brushed off as a humorous remark if she's not receptive. What you can do is playfully misinterpret something she says as having a sexual undertone. This can create an opening for her to delve into discussions about her dating life or experiences in a lighthearted way. If executed skillfully, she'll not only appreciate your sense of humor, but also willingly engage in conversations that might have otherwise been too forward to broach directly. The beauty of this approach is that it places her in the driver's seat, making her the storyteller as she endeavors to clarify the situation. Consequently, the conversation becomes more flirtatious, heading in the direction you desire. And should you attempt this, and she doesn't quite take the bait, no worries, as your comment can easily be dismissed as a playful jest, saving you from any potential awkwardness. Remember, the key here is finesse and reading her cues. When done with tact and respect, playful misinterpretation can be a skillful way to add an extra layer of charm to your interactions and keep things lively and engaging. Number 7. Be a helper. Here's one habit that can truly set you apart and leave women absolutely smitten with you. It's not about the depth of your voice or the size of your muscles. It's something more subtle yet immensely significant. It's the art of helping others. This habit may appear insignificant to some, but in reality, it holds immense value, especially in the eyes of women. Imagine you've engaged in a conversation with a woman, and you've successfully made it fun, flirtatious, and genuinely interesting. Laughter abounds, and everyone in your vicinity is having a splendid time. Perfect, right? Well, here's the secret sauce that will seal the deal and leave her yearning to see you again. It's the simple act of helping others, and it can make all the difference. Whether it's holding the door for an elderly lady, assisting a child in crossing the street, or taking the initiative to tackle a task, even if it's not your responsibility. These are the habits that should come naturally to a man. True masculinity is not just about being self-assured. It's also about the willingness to lend a helping hand when it's needed. Make it a practice to help others, even when there's no woman around. By doing so consistently, you'll be prepared to effortlessly assist when the opportunity arises in a woman's presence. Watch as her eyes light up with adornment as she witnesses your kind and considerate nature. This simple act of benevolence speaks volumes about your character and is sure to win her over. Keep in mind that real attraction transcends surface-level traits, and showing your willingness to assist others is a sign of genuine masculinity. So, nurture this habit, and you'll not only be captivating to women, but also a respected and esteemed figure in any social context. That's a wrap for today's video. Be sure to check out the other exciting videos on your screen right now. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more great content.